come outside. I didn't do nothing.
In Fort Myers, Florida, the surveillance video shows Jack Rodeman, 16 years old, texting his girlfriend that he was outside her door. Her family had given him permission to be there, but the Florida state trooper thought he was a thief. Rodeman fell down hard, hitting his head on the bricks.
Oh, fuck! Ow! Fuck! Ow! Fuck! Put your hands behind your back. I'm gonna do it again.
And he did it again, while the biracial teenager was on the ground, squirming in pain and posing no threat. Christina Rodeman, Jack's mother, believes race played a role.
He was totally profiled. That cop turned around and followed him back that direction.
When you say profiled, what do you mean?
It's a black kid in black clothes.
I didn't do nothing.
By the time Rodeman's girlfriend came out of the house, he was already in handcuffs. The trooper has been identified as George Smirnios. In the arrest report, Smirnios said he followed Rodeman into the backyard because the teen looked suspicious. The trooper alleges Rodeman darted into the bushes and that his behavior appeared to be of a burglar.
I just think he should have called for somebody else for backup. But I mean, his life wasn't at risk. My son wasn't fighting him. I mean, Jack looked totally calm.
I didn't do nothing.
He shouldn't have done that to my kid. I mean, his girlfriend's traumatized, the mom's traumatized, I'm traumatized.
The Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles says a review of this incident is underway. Hello everybody, I'm David Shuster and thanks for watching. Trooper Smirnios charged Jack Rodeman with loitering, marijuana possession, and a criminal traffic citation for disobeying an officer. Rodeman's family has now retained a lawyer to deal with those charges and pursue a possible civil lawsuit. Christina Rodeman, Jack's mom, says her son still has head and neck pain from this incident. One can only imagine the emotional scars. Was Jack Rodeman profiled because he is not white? Well, think about it this way. Teenagers cut through backyards and bushes all the time to see a girlfriend or boyfriend. In this case, the planned get-together was during daylight hours, and the girlfriend's family was expecting to see him. Would a white teenager darting behind a nice house in a wealthy neighborhood get the same treatment? Even if Trooper George Smirnios was not racially motivated, his use of force was still cruel and outrageous. There was no justification to taser this teen. Rodeman was holding both hands on his cell phone, texting his girlfriend and explaining to the trooper, or at least trying to explain, that his girlfriend lives at the residence and was heading outside to meet him. All the trooper needed to do was wait 30 seconds. Instead, this trooper put his own ego and power first. It is sickening. Florida officials say that last year, Trooper Smirnios received an award for Investigator of the Year. Well, now one wonders if the arrests he made were based on false pretenses. Oh, and by the way, Christina Rodeman says she was never told her son fell down, let alone hit bricks. She found out first from the surveillance video. In other words, Trooper Smirnios lied to other police, or they all decided not to say anything about Jack Rodeman's fall. Thank goodness for the surveillance camera. However, we shouldn't have to place cameras on every corner, house, and cop to make sure that law enforcement behaves responsibly. To be clear, I don't think most officers are racist or prone to violence, but there are far too many rotten apples. No one has more power to obliterate your world than a cop with a chip on his shoulder who is having a bad day and wants to take it out on somebody. In this case, that somebody was a 16-year-old teenager, 16, trying to see his girlfriend. Come on.